Someone's home. You know, when I started cooking in people's homes, I started thinking to myself, there's got to be an easier way. Professional kitchens are so easy to work in because we've just thought through absolutely everything. So I thought I'm going to take all of those learnings and bring it to the home kitchen, and that's where the product line came from. We called it Kitchen Solutions to start because every product actually solved a different problem that you're faced with when you cook. That's the beautiful thing about being a chef. You never stop learning.
Oh, hey! You know who's here, our #1 brand. I am a super fan. I know you are too. And if you're new to HSN, we have HSN's #1 brand, #1 customer rated, the amazing Chef Curtis Stone. Final look at our today's special. They said the wow shot. You're, holla!
Hi!
That's his superhero
wow.
pose.
Wow! I don't have anything to show you. Well, yes, I do.
As if he's not enough.
Here it is. Woohoo!
That's a whole set of cookware.
That's a whole set of cookware.
And not
in one
only,
hand.
I mean, yes, he's easy on the eyes. It cooks as good as it looks. If you're ready, I am. It is your finest value of the day. Chef Curtis Stone, who's our #1 brand. You've seen him on, of course, you know, Bravo, Top Chef. You've got Top Chef Masters. You've got him on Biggest Loser. You have a whole set of cookware where basically 3 pieces pay for your purchase. Not only are these your utensils and all your essentials, it's your complete kitchen makeover, but it is the highest performing nonstick in America. Nobody has these upgrades. There are no little tchotchke pieces, and we kind of buried the lead. I'm gonna show you this again. Not only is this the largest cookware set that Chef has ever offered, they have these beautiful, beautiful buffet handles. So it doesn't take up space in your cupboard, and it doesn't take up space on your table when you serve it. So we'll take you on a tour of what's left in the colors. Of course, I know Chef would love to say hi to you. I'm gonna start with what is about to sell out. Now remember, you get everything that you need in terms of a saucepan. So you get your 1.3, think about it as a 1.5, you know, pretty doggone close. You get your 2 quart, no lid sharing here. Then you get your 2.8, basically a 3 quart. You get a steamer, all stainless, that fits a multitude of pieces in this set. You get every fry pan that you would ever need. Yes, you get your 8, you get your 10, you get your 11. These are all induction friendly. And then, of course, the big daddy, you want a Dutch oven, you wanna do casseroles, you wanna do your deep dish cooking. This, of course, is your famous 4.8, basically almost 5 quart. Essentially 3 pieces pay for the set. And we're gonna show you that and then show you what colors are left before we turn Chef loose with all of his beautiful cooking ideas. But basically, the stock pot is almost 60 bucks. The fry pan is another 51. And then the 2.8 quart is about $50. So those 3 pieces, for all intents and purposes, pay for the set because normally you'd have shipping and handling. And real quickly, Allison, I'm assuming the white is virtually gone. Okay, we have 500 only on the white. We have the last 600 only on that hunter green. And 300 of the turquoise blue, which in fact, I don't even have a sample of because it's like, again, almost gone. And then of course on our beautiful cobalt blue, we have the last 500, black or red. I'm telling you, always the runaway hits. If you want any of it, you should do it now. It is free shipping. It is on a 6-pay flex pay that he maxed us out. Here he is, America.
Come to dinner, my darling.
I will, Chef Curtis.
How are you,
I'm
sweetheart?
good.
It's
Boy,
nice to see you.
I'll tell you what.
This is a Mexican
You outdid
feast.
yourself.
A fiesta, in fact. Look at this. We've done steamed tamales. We've got an incredible chili sauce over here. We've got some tortillas down the front.
Ooh.
So this is what you'll be able to serve. Fajitas in the front of that. We've got an incredible soup back there, some cornbread, and of course, some delicious Mexican rice. So I have just laid out all of the kitchenware. You're taking home 15 pieces. It stacks brilliantly in your cabinet. But here's what's so cool. We've got 15 pieces right here on the table. How can we do that? Here's how. We put buffet handles on everything.
Brilliant.
So yes, it makes it much lighter because you're lifting it up with 2 handles.
Sure.
But it saves so much space, like 20% of space. So you're able to now fit so much more on your dinner table. Because this kitchenware is so beautiful, you can forget about your old platters. You won't be using them much anymore because you'll be cooking on the stove, taking it to the oven, and then right onto the dinner table. It looks that beautiful.
It does. All right, we're going to start cooking. Here's
Let's
the
do it.
problem, though. At this point, in fact, even when I called to check on our show earlier, they told me it will be an abbreviated airing at 10 o'clock. We have so few of these.
Right.
This is not only your last shot, it is your last show. It is the largest cookware set that Chef Curtis has ever offered. Basically, 3 pans pay for the purchase. You maxed this out. Do you know, we haven't, we sell computers without 6-pay flex pay. So for less than $30, and the thing is, I want to share this with my mom. A lot of you are splitting up the set. You keep the big pieces, you keep the smaller pieces, you mix and match. You're not doing anything like this. And by the way, exclusive, an entire set of cookware that nests. Here's what's genius. The whole set nests in the 11-inch footprint, basically.
This is the 4 saucepans, or 3 saucepans and stock pots. So there's the 3 saucepans, there's the stock pot, right? So you're taking home 4 of those plus a lid for every single piece. Then you've got the skillets. So you've got the 8, the 10, and the 11. That's the recipe book that you're also taking home. So the 8, 10, and 11. Someone called in earlier and said, how heavy is it? It's this heavy. It's so heavy that I can hang 3 pieces off my pinky. There's your 8-inch skillet. There's your 10-inch skillet, and there is your 11-inch skillet. The reason we've made this nest so brilliantly is because we know that space is an issue. I've never met anyone that said to me, you know what, I've got so much space, I don't know what to do with it. I've got so much storage, I don't know where to put everything. Everybody's tight on storage, so this really is designed to solve that problem. Beautiful weight to this cookware. You are just going to fall in love with it. Why is it so popular? Well, because nothing sticks to it, all right? I put eggs and bacon in here just before Shannon walked over. Have a look at what happens next. You pick it up, you swirl that around. Look at how nothing sticks to that pan. You know, this cookware is just so special.
It is.
Come with me and have a look at this. Just slide out of the pan. Whoop! There you go. There's breakfast.
And there's the
so
cleanup.
Easy. And there's the cleanup.
So you know, I always like to give a lot of tips, and I'm dying to get you in my kitchen show on Mondays, but usually when we do shows like this, there's a learning curve. And so Chef, normally things I would ask, it's like, do I get the pan hot, you know, and then add oil? Do I, you know, there are all these like these little tricks that people use. Nothing up your sleeve. There's no trick
Nothing
to
up my
making
sleeve.
This
Look, you please go online. Don't take my word for it. I actually don't want you to. I want you to go online and I want you to read all of the perfect 5-star reviews. There's more than 1,000 of them online just on this non-stick, right? The DuraPan, we've sold 1.6 or 1.7 million pieces in the last few years. Everybody that has it loves it. If you've got it, give us a ring. We want to hear your story. We want to hear what you think about it.
Hey, by the way, the utensil set, everybody asks, I just like saying spoodle. That's kind of the Scandinavian way of saying it. The spoodle.
The spoodle.
The spoodle.
This is the spurtle. It's a really beautiful piece. It's 14 inches in length, very strong.
Right.
You're getting also the turner, which has that flexible head, the strong shaft there, so you can get underneath the eggs, the fish, the burgers, you name it, and then of course the spoon. I call it my wooden spoon because it's modeled after my favorite wooden spoon. It's got that flat edge, so you can get around and stir everything just so beautifully. But all 3 pieces for $24.95.
We're in the hundreds remaining.
It's crazy.
In the hundreds remaining. And then I actually brought my iPad out here so that I can do some shopping. Get this crock. There's nothing else like this because I don't care if I'm not top heavy, but I'm utensil heavy in my kitchen. And I'm telling you, those things, they're all tippy-top. They always tip over.
Yep.
But then
you
also did like a little spoon rest as well. So that is also included with your purchase. We're in the hundreds remaining there. And then I love your mise en place and your pinch bowls.
Right.
They're genius.
The mise en place and pinch bowls, very, very limited. So are these measuring cups. I think there's only 100 and something to go around. So I'm throwing Parmesan cheese into a hot pan. This is the last show, you guys. I've been here all day long. This is your opportunity to pick something up. We're very, very limited on colors. I think we've gone through more than 7,500 of these already today. So, no. 11,400. That's how fast it's moving.
See, that's like
Last
my
time
weight.
I checked, it was 7.
He was rounding down.
Okay, so ribeyes. Do you want color on your ribeyes? Hell yeah. You want beautiful caramelization edge to edge, and you want it on all 3 of them. How do I manage to do that? Why are they all perfectly golden brown? Let me show you the animation, and it'll explain it to you. We're running very, very, very low on this, you guys. Okay, non-stick has never been this good. We use aluminum, forged aluminum. Why? Because it's such a great heat conductor. Then we put that stainless steel disc that you can see there on the bottom of every pan we make. It makes it super, super strong. It'll never buckle, it'll never warp. 5 layers of that exclusive DuraPan. That's what makes it so unbelievably strong and unbelievably durable. The stainless steel utensil, the stainless steel handles are riveted onto the side. Here's the coolest thing though. You saw me throw that Parmesan cheese in. Look at it burning into the bottom of this pan. And let me show you what happens when something goes wrong with the DuraPan. Do you see that? Okay, well, watch closely because I'm going to just wipe it out because that's what you do with the DuraPan. That's ready to cook in again. Shannon, over to you, my darling.
Okay, you know what's so funny? He was on with Colleen earlier. She actually was getting nervous. She's like, you're going to light the studio on fire. Like, the phones are absolutely going bonkers for a couple of different reasons. This pays for your set. Your set is paid for. These 3 pieces, the 11-inch, your 4.8, and your 2.8. So that's the price of the entire set. Now, you know what that means? That means as if you walked into a store, it would be like getting your 8-inch fry pan for free. Thank you, Brandon. I'll show this live. That would be your 8-inch fry pan with the lid was free. That would mean your 10-inch fry pan with the lid was free. That would mean your stainless steel multi-pot steamer. Stainless steel is free. That would mean that your 2-quart with the lid would be free, and your 1.3, basically a 1.5 little saucepan with the lid, that means that would be free. So basically, you are getting an entire set of cookware that takes up a platform no bigger than your 11-inch fry pan, and you're getting it at not only our best price, 1 day only. He's maxed out the flex pay at less than $30 on your credit card. By the way, we're paying for your shipping, which originally in the buyer's plan wasn't supposed to be free shipping, and you're getting it all home for $30. Remember, you just pick your color of choice. I'm gonna forewarn you right now, yes, we have a couple hundred of the white. Yes, we have a couple hundred of that beautiful royal blue. Yes, a couple hundred of the green. Sarah, do you have my turquoise? Thank you, because everything has been selling so quickly. The turquoise is the closed edition at this point because we have the last 200 on that turquoise, but gotta get the Get Arrested red or the black. These are selling the fastest, so just keep that in mind. So if you want yours, I can't recommend enough that you do it immediately. Chef, before we go to the phones, we're gonna do some big hellos. You have to show everybody what you're working on.
Okay, so what I've got here is this beautiful ribeye steak. You can see how much caramelization I've got, not only on this side, but also on this side, right? I want to get color on both sides. Why? Because I want it to be evenly cooked, right? But now, of course, you dealt this big problem. The problem is a messy pan. Am I using stainless steel utensils in non-stick cookware? Yes, I am, because I know it's not going to scratch it, right? So watch this. I now have this pan, which is a disaster, or is it? Because this is a DuraPan, and I can just wipe it out, right? So it becomes very, very simple when you've got the right cookware.
Wait, did you add any oil?
No, no oil whatsoever. I don't add oil to anything that I'm making, Shannon. You do not need to, right?
Hey, I do want you to, we'll talk about the coating in just a moment, but I know Carol in Indiana has been patiently, oh wait, we got to show this first, Carol, hold the line.
Sure. Okay, well, I mean, this is just some sugar. I threw sugar in, it's turned into a caramel. Look at how easily that just off both sides, just so you can see it, look how it just beads away from the pan. Nothing sticky.
Hey, Carol in Indiana, thank you for holding. You're live with Chef Curtis Stone. Hi, Carol.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, Carol.
Hello.
Hi, darling, how are you?
I am fine, and I'm loving these displays you're showing me.
Very good,
Yeah.
my love. What do you have at home right now? Are you cooking in the DuraPan already?
No, I have a collection of very bad pans right now. We had family living with us, and the kids just burned them up. So I said when they moved, I was getting myself a new bunch of pans, and they moved last week. I'm getting pans today.
Good girl, Carol.
Amazing.
Well, see, the good news
Amazing.
is they took the
You
other
deserve it.
stuff away, and you've got cookware. I'll just tell you this. Unless you plan on being generous, don't show the kids or the family, because nobody is doing cookware like this. You have to be, are you excited to start cooking in America's, well, our favorite cookware here at HSN?
Yes, I'm excited to be able to cook something besides macaroni and cheese.
There you go. Well, Carol, thank you. Welcome to the Chef Curtis Stone family. Enjoy it.
We love having you, my darling.
we
We're
do.
so excited to welcome you in. Now, I'm going to show you something here, because see this caramel? It is literally the stickiest thing on the planet.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I need to put it somewhere. So Rochelle's kindly given me some ice cream. Look at that, beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Caramel with blueberries in it. But here's why I really did this. I wanted you to see this sticky toffee,
Oh,
right?
dear.
I want you to watch what happens, because normally this is a total soaker, but in the DuraPan, you are literally gonna just give that a real quick wipe, and look at that, spotless
Whoa.
in seconds.
Okay, I gotta show you this again. Now, you know what's so funny? The spoon, I'm just gonna grab, oh, you know what? I'll grab a spoon or something.
Jeez.
It's gonna be harder to clean the spoon and the bowl
Right.
than it was to clean the pan. So, no kidding. If you are looking for America's HSN's favorite cookware, it is here for you for this show. Now look at that. Sticky,
Sticky
ooey,
toffee.
gooey, yummy. Oh man, let's go to the phones, because Jennifer in Wisconsin is oh wait, actually, you know what? Thank you, Amanda. I'm gonna show you what's left. Can I do that, Brandon? Look at, I've threatened Rochelle that I was gonna put my Fitbit in her pocket so that I could get credit for her steps. But let me show you what's left, okay? First and foremost, and they're actually trying to figure out if we will have a full airing next hour, because they told me when I called in at 3 o'clock this afternoon, it would be abbreviated. These 3 pieces, HSN price. Now remember, it's exclusive, but these 3 pieces pay for your set. So your 11-inch, your 5, your 4.8, and your 3-quart, that's the price of the set. Our pricing here at HSN. So in our world, that means it's as if you walked into our superstore. We said, do you want our #1 cookware? Do you want it with the best coating that we sell? Do you want it in the empty nester phase or the nesting? Do you want all of the upgrades, induction friendly, dishwasher safe, metal utensil safe, riveted handles? Sure. You are getting for free HSN pricing by our if purchased separately, an 8-inch with no lid sharing, basically free, a 10-inch with its own lid, no lid sharing, basically for free. That's our HSN pricing. That beautiful, fits a multitude of pots or pans in this set. Stainless steel steamer insert, basically for free. The 1.3, basically like a 1.5 saucepan, basically for free. And then, of course, your 2-quart with a lid, basically for free. It is free shipping. You're getting it for this show. And when I say the race is on, good luck to you. Jennifer in Wisconsin, thank you for holding. Jennifer, say hi to Chef Curtis Stone.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi, Chef Curtis. This is Jennifer.
How are you, sweetie?
Love your pans. Have a lot of your bakeware already. Just ordered some more, as well as some of your stovetopware.
Oh, yes, you are going to
Yay.
love it, Jennifer. Why have you become such a DuraFan, my love?
I like the fact that it cleans up so easy.
Yeah.
I like the fact that even if something accidentally gets burnt, it's still easy to clean up.
Shannon.
And I do also agree that after the years have gone by, I've wanted to upgrade, and this has been a perfect fit.
You caught us with our mouthful. We were snacking while you were... Oh, yum. Isn't that steak?
I'm telling you, your steaks in these pans.
Jennifer, thank you so much for saying all of that, my darling. Is the cleanup as easy as we show it here on TV?
It is. It is. I also tend to want to put things in the dishwasher more often than even just cleaning it up, and it works just fine then, too.
It does. Jennifer,
so cool?
thank you. Great call.
Thank you, my love. We really appreciate it.
I know. Hey, by
Here's
the way,
thing.
Chef, the night that you were slicing those amazing steaks, 400 remaining. It's the Santoku. I'm also going to show.
Let me give it a real quick wipe for you. It's
That's
Japanese
how he does the
steel,
dishes, folks.
right? Look at that. Yeah, that's me doing the dishes.
Him
Dishes
doing
are
the
done,
dishes.
honey.
So no, look at you. So he just like that was literally he washed the knife. So 400 only, inspired by Japanese knives. That beautiful Santoku dimpling, and then of course that great hammer design. And then we also, I'm just going to grab. Oh, I saw it. We got the steaks actually resting on it. The steak knives, which I am fanatical about. You do get a set of 4. See, Chef does literally use everything that he sells. So there are the steak knives. We also have just a few hundred of those. So check with your service representatives for details. Chef, talk about the properties of your nonstick though, and why you've sold 1.6 million pieces.
Instead of talking about it, I'm gonna show you because seeing is believing. Look at this. I cooked some rice in here. Watch it. See how it just falls straight out? I don't even have to wipe the pan. That just cooked the rice. You can see how the rice is getting a bit of a crispy crust here, and I'm gonna show that. See that? See how it's got that little crispy crust? That could have burnt, and it still wouldn't have destroyed the rice. Next, I've got my shrimp and asparagus. I'm gonna just go ahead, pop that straight over that crispy rice cake, and again, let me show you the cleanup. I literally take a cloth, I give it a really light wipe, and I've got a spotless pan.
Nice.
You know, the reason that this product works in such a way that we're showing you here, and look at what I'm doing.
Hey, Chef,
salmon in.
I know we always love to give great tips in the kitchen. So do you get your pans hot before you put the product in, right?
Look, to be honest with you, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, wow.
I like to get it hot because I like to cook fast and I like caramelization. I think it gives you extra sweetness. But the truth is you could put this salmon in and crank it up on full and you would still get the same kind of result.
So you can't hurt the cookware.
Right.
You can't, I know it's a double negative, but you can't not get great results.
Well, look at these scallops. I mean, no oil, no butter.
No oil on scallops?
If you want to be cooking healthier, if you want to be getting ready for summer, you know, I'm talking about your summer bod, right?
Bikini friendly.
Bikini friendly. You know me, I like my bikinis. I've got one in every color.
The girls were threatening, they were, you know, daring him to wear a Speedo before the show. That's a whole different show in the kitchen, folks.
You don't need to be cooking with oil and butter. You don't need to be doing it. So that's the best part. Whether it's the salmon or the scallops or the steak, you name it, you don't need to be doing it. Now, the steamer is another incredible piece here.
Yeah.
Let me show you something. I'm going to take the lid off this one. You can see that I'm using my steamer up here. I can be using my steamer down there. I can also be using the steamer on the small pan, which is over here, because what I've gone ahead and done, and this is just so you guys get one steamer that does 3 jobs, the steamer fits this perfectly as well. So you can see how I've stepped that up 1, 2, 3, right? So 1, 2, and then 3, right? So it actually will work on 3 different of the saucepans that you're taking home.
Isn't that beautiful?
So it's kind of like getting 3 steamers, to be perfectly honest with you.
And remember, more nonstick coating. They did this exclusively for him. It is 1.6 million, #1 brand. By the way, you can shop via hsn.com or call that toll-free number or shop by remote. Most of you are doing what I'm doing. I'm getting almost everything that Chef is selling tonight. I just am buying my crock. Oh, I got the anti-fatigue mats. I might hold one up for you.
Oh, here, come stand on it, my darling. It's right there.
Okay.
It's right
and
there.
we're also doing a special flex pay. All right, thank you, my friend.
Sweetie.
I'm processing. I'm processing. I'm processing. So let's say hi to Marilyn in Iowa. Oh, Marilyn, sorry. I should be, I need to go to the eye doctor. Hi, Marilyn.
How you doing, sweetie?
Hi, Chef.
How are you?
I had to get through because I just wanted to tell you how much I love your pans.
Oh, wonderful.
The first time I seen you on TV was last fall. I jumped in, ordered the whole set.
Wow.
And I've been ordering ever since.
Oh.
Amazing.
I am so excited. I bought the roaster grill today.
Uh-huh.
I already have all your, the masher, 2 mashers, your cookie sheets. The
Dura
roaster
bake as
grill
well as the
was
Dura
ordered today. The Dura pan was ordered today. I can't stop buying.
Darling, why do you like it so much? Tell us.
Oh my gosh, they cook wonderful. I love not having to cook with oil. Like I made garlic toast tonight in one of the pans. Perfect. Perfect.
Well,
and now I am so interested in your steamer, universal steamer, but they tell me it's not for sale.
Not right now, Marilyn, but I will tell you, Chef's buying team, and they go through all the calls and the Facebook Live after these shows. Marilyn, thank you.
We sure do,
You did
darling.
those perfect scallops with no oil.
No oil whatsoever. And now watch this. I'm going to make the quickest little sauce. So it's just a drop of white wine in the same pan. Right? You release some of that natural juice. Then I get a little butter. Because remember, we're not cooking in any butter or oil. So I can now take that butter and turn it into a sauce and have something super delicious.
And look at how simple.
A little bit of salt, a little bit of fresh parsley. Right? So this is just the fresh parsley and white wine butter sauce.
Same pan.
You're just going to give that a quick shake. You'll see it will literally melt. It'll take about 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, it's ready, right? You know, I'm hyped up, you guys, because we are running so low on this product. And I'm trying to think of what we're going to do next when we run out of this.
I promise.
Okay, there's the butter sauce.
No little song, no little dance, no little seltzer in your pants. But we're actually we're watching what's going to happen for the next hour. Hey, by the way, one of the things I just ordered, the anti-fatigue mats. If you have, I'm not going to get into the laundry list of physical discomfort issues I have, but these are essential when I do any show now, whether it's a Curtis Stone show or not. If you want to take the pressure off your knees, your ankles, your back, your joints. I mean, truthfully, if you have to stand for your job for a living, whether you work in the kitchen or not, I would recommend it now. I just got the black. I'm actually thinking about getting a couple of these because, again, I can't physically do my job anymore because of, again, you know, a whole laundry list of issues unless I've got something, you know, cushiony that I'm standing on. So those are also for today as long as supplies last. Before we go to the phone, Chef, you know, people get scared. We know a boneless, skinless chicken breast is healthy, but people get scared to do it at home because they think it's gonna burn, it's gonna scorch, I have to use thousands of calories of oil, what's the point?
Correct, you don't. So all I'm doing is putting this straight into the DuraPan. No oil, no butter, you can see it right there. But imagine if you could do this every time you put something in, knowing it's not gonna stick, right? So my chicken breast isn't gonna stick, my salmon over here, that's not gonna stick. I've just turned a couple of these. You want crispy skin salmon? All you do is put it in the DuraPan. It will do the rest for you, right? You want that gorgeous color. Look at it move because that skin is just pulling together.
For sure.
It is just such a beautiful piece of cookware.
Okay, Rochelle and Chef, is that, what kind of salt is that with that beautiful flake?
Oh, it's called Malden. Yeah, it's that nice flaked sea salt.
I'm buying
cool,
that.
right?
I'm going to do that. You need to start doing seasonings too, doggone it. Add that to your list.
Okay.
Let me show you what's left. And I say what's left because this is the last show. And wow, this is not to panic anybody, but the thing is, it's so easy to get caught up in watching Chef. Here's what I do. I actually hit the record button on my little DVR, but then I shop immediately because usually when I'm here with Chef for the last show, everything is gone. Everything will be gone in the cookware after this show. So just kind of keep that in mind. These, oh, whoopsie, I set it down. These 3 pieces pay for the set. This whole table, 3 pieces, you've paid for your set. Your 11-inch, your 4.8, basically a 5-quart stock pot, your 2.8, basically your 3. These pay for the set. That means number 1 cookware, number 1 brand, 1.68 million. That makes the 8 with the lid free. That makes the 10 with the lid free. That makes the steamer, universal steamer with the lid free. That makes the 1.3, think 1.5 saucepan free. That makes the 2-quart free. Then of course you get recipe cards. And then as if that weren't enough, now again, I do have comfort challenges, so the fact that I can lift an entire set of cookware, that's pretty amazing to me. I mean, not only can I lift it, but it stores in a footprint that is no larger. This is your 11-inch fry pan at the bottom, no larger than what you see on your screen. I don't know if we can show that animation again, but I think it does a terrific job of summarizing everything, and then I promise we'll head to the phones. You know, the thing is, Chef, you were very thoughtful. I mean, not only is this the largest set you've done,
Well, you know what?
built it perfectly.
I read my reviews.
You do.
I know that everybody out there is saying, I love your stuff, I want to buy more, but I've got nowhere to store it. I don't know what to do with the lids. I don't know what to do with the bodies. You know, so I'm like, well, you know what? Let's do something that stacks. Let's do something that nests. Let's just make sure that everything can fit really tightly together. And we're giving you all of the pieces that you need, all right?
Yep.
These aren't the biggest pieces on the planet.
Right.
11 inches, the biggest saute pan that you're going to see. The 10 and the 8, so they're relatively compact. And you know why? Because that's the way we're cooking. We're cooking more often for 1 or 2 than we are for 4, 6, and 10.
We are. Hey, by the way, white, almost gone, last 100. Turquoise blue, fewer than 200. Black and red, I'm just telling you, if you want that black and red, you should be joining us right now. The hunter green, last 300. Good luck on any of those colors, and good luck, period, because we are maxing you out at FlexPay.
Yep.
They're paying for the shipping for this show. Before we go to
the lines are jammed.
I'm telling you, use express ordering. Chef,
Here we go.
this is what everybody loves.
Burnt Parmesan cheese, you guys. This is cheese thrown into a pan. It is burning, and it is now gone. It is no longer a problem.
Wow.
So whether you're burning the rice, whether you're burning the milk, whether you're burning the cheese, you will literally just be wiping it out. Do you want to get color on your chicken breast? Because I know I do.
With
I want
no fat.
With no fat whatsoever.
No utensils.
Golden brown. The next one will be exactly the same. Yeah, I'm not going to scratch this pan. I know I'm not. Next one the same. Next one the same again. So again, if you want perfect results, this is all you need to do. Let's jump over to the stock pot, Shannon, because this is 4.8 quarts.
No, why isn't that in my show?
This is a brand new tool. This is our Immersion Blender. You can see that's number 1. We've got 6 settings here. So I'm making a little tomato soup. Let me turn that right up.
Wow.
If I want to hit that turbo button, I've always got that in my back pocket.
You do.
And there it is. You can see just how powerful that puppy is.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and pour a little cream in there, right? So we've got this incredible Immersion Blender, but this 4.8 quart, look at the size on that stock pot.
Wow.
Okay, so this, you guys, is also available, best of all, it clicks off and goes straight in the dishwasher.
By the way, is it not crazy to think every piece in the set is like 11 bucks?
Right.
I mean, seriously, going to the movies, one movie ticket is more than a 5-quart stock pot. Going to the movie, one movie ticket is more than you are spending per piece in this set. Remember, it's also oven safe,
450 degrees, all the way up, all the way up. So have a look at this. I've taken it straight out of the oven. It's now a roasting dish. So not only is it a beautiful piece of cookware, it is now a roasting dish. We've just roasted this gorgeous big pork rack. My Santoku knife that you spoke of before.
Fewer than 400.
This will be sold out before tonight is done. Let me tell you that.
Sure.
Okay, watch this. This beautiful big pork rack.
Normally you let it rest, but time does not permit.
Time doesn't permit. And look at this juicy, fantastic pork chop.
But even without giving it, its due time to, catch up with all of America, I mean, still perfect.
I can't believe you aren't going crazy about this because I know they're your favorite. But
you know they are.
These little steak knives, let me just show it to you guys, how well they work. The steak knife just slices so effortlessly through that pork chop.
I gotta get my take home for this.
You know,
well, that'll give me time to say hi to Brenda in Louisiana. Brenda, welcome. Say hi to Chef. Hi, Brenda.
Hi. Good evening, Chef Curtis Stone and Jenna. I hope you guys are I'm having a great evening watching you all.
Oh, thank you, Brenda.
So, Brenda, what convinced you to try our today's special?
Oh, my goodness, because I am a Curtis Stone fan. I already have his other set of pots. I have all kinds of, every time he's on, I order something. Tonight, I got the today's special, plus I got the blender and the other little pot, the everyday pot. I can't remember what it was.
Oh, yes,
and let me tell you something.
12-inch,
You talk about the cleanup, Chef. It takes longer to load it in the dishwasher than it does to actually wash it. So I never dishwasher, put them in the dishwasher. I just wash them right out.
Isn't that the
truth? I love your cookware. I'm an avid fan, and I will continue. I record every show when I see you on HSN. I record every show.
How do you clean your cookware, your Durapans? How do you do it?
I just simply, sometimes I just wipe it out. Sometimes, depending on what I cooked, I just take a little bit of soap and rinse it right out.
It's so easy, isn't it?
It's so easy.
So
like I
simple.
said, it takes longer to put it in the dishwasher than it does to wash it.
Brenda, you
true.
are too cute. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you, Brenda. So before we go to the phones, I want you to see what Chef is doing, and then I'll take you on a tour of what's left. So why do I get great caramelization like that?
You get that beautiful caramelization, first of all, and we'll run through the animation one more time, because what we've done here is we've created cookware out of aluminum. That gives you fast and even heat, and that's the most important thing. You need it to be even, otherwise you're gonna have hot spots and you'll get bits that'll burn. Then we give the pan the strength with that stainless steel disc. It is super strong. It will not buckle, it will not bend, it will not bow. 5 layers of the DuraPan. We put titanium in the surface here. There's no PFOAs, of course not. We are super healthy. We believe in health, and of course we're making beautiful, healthy pans. Stainless steel riveted handles, which mean you can pick it up straight up from the stove, throw it on in the oven, and then take it right onto the table. It is that simple.
Okay, they're begging me to use express ordering. Okay, if you want the turquoise, there are 100 and 100 only. The white and the hunter green were in the dozens remaining. So white and hunter green, dozens remaining. Right after that is going to be the blue, but here's the problem. I guess it's a good problem to have. The red and the black are the most popular, and they are going. They are going. So if you want any of the colors, this is not to panic anybody, but I think finally America is realizing what? I'm getting gourmet, one-of-a-kind, America's HSN's favorite cookware at 1.6 million sold, #1 brand, highest customer ratings of any cookware or product that we see here. And you're getting it in a platform or footprint no larger than an 11-inch, and you're getting it for this show and for the next hour and a half only. You know, normally today's special goes until midnight, but we are expecting every single one of these bye-bye. In fact, when I called in at 3 o'clock today, they're like, you might get 2 hits, but they're saying next hour is going to be abbreviated. The 3 pieces pay for the set, but remember, if you only got the stock pot, the 11-inch and the 3-quart, that would mean the 8-inch with lid is free, the 10-inch with lid would be free, the steamer insert would be free, the 2-quart would be free, the 1-quart would be free. You get all the recipes, you get everything for less than $30. Let's see what Chef is up to. I've got my take home. I know what I'm taking home. Before we go to the phone, Chef, what are you working on?
Well, look, I've got some eggs over here, these incredible little egg rings, by the way. We also have those available for you. Have a look at how they work. You just lift those egg rings straight up.
Those.
You get those perfect egg rings. Again, no need for any butter or oil.
Nope.
If you want to throw some cheese over the top of those and make some like little beautiful egg muffins or egg sandwiches, that's a beautiful way to go. And don't forget, because you're taking home a lid for every single pan, all that you need to do is reach for a lid, make sure I get the right one down here. Let me see. Okay. I pop that on there, and then all that happens now is that cheese melts on, the egg finishes cooking, and the job is done. It's very, very simple.
Allison, do we still have CC available?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Cece, I'm sorry, they're getting ready to scoot us along. So if you can hold, we'll get to you. But at this point, we have cookware for you if you're calling now. And Chef, talk about cleanup.
Oh, look at that cleanup. I mean, that is just a real quick wipe out. Your steak mess is gone. Time to do some veggies. We're gonna do like a little kind of a ratatouille or a succotash style vegetable dish here. You can see the quantity, and you can see that there's no butter, no oil, no need for any of it. That vegetable's just gonna cook down in its natural juices and flavors and be just sensational. At the same time, Shannon, I'm making this incredible risotto. Now, I'm talking to you about my utensils all day long. We're running very low on the gray.
By the way, only a couple hundred in each color.
Right.
So utensils, real quickly, we'll describe those, and then I promise we'll get to the phone. You are using your favorite spoon.
That's right, and the reason I love it so much is because of that flat side there, so I can actually get right down and get underneath there. Right? So beautiful, beautiful. And you're also, so it's a set of 3 for 24 bucks, which is crazy. The spurtle, that beautiful flexible head there on the turner, and then of course this guy, that beautiful spoon. So you're getting all 3 of those. And Shannon, if you show off that crock, it's a brand new piece.
The crock. Oh, by the way, everything on 5-pay, FlexPay, making that $5 to get home. This crock, can you hear that? That's that beautiful ceramic. Because of the square sides, nothing tips over. It gives you more storing capacity. And then the bottom doubles as a spoon base, which is genius. Chef, I know we're limited on time, but Cece...
You want to see some steak knives?
All right, sounds good. Hey, Cece in Ohio, thank you so much for holding, Cece.
Oh, yes, Cece.
Oh,
Oh, not there yet. Okay. Well, CC, you call us back if you get time.
Okay.
Meanwhile, I got my steaks and I'm running. Come with me. I want to show you these steak knives. Sorry, Rochelle, I mean to trap you. Rochelle, you've been an angel today. I tell you, you've been working your butt off, and I really appreciate it.
I'm strapping my Fitbit to you next show.
Isn't it incredible? She just goes and she's like the Energizer Bunny.
I do.
Okay, so here we go. We've got this incredible steak. Now, let me show you something. Do we have a fork somewhere, Rochelle? Thanks, sweetie. I'm going to show you this steak because this is my New York strip, right? And this is my beautiful new steak knife. Now, I should start talking about the knives first, shouldn't I? Because nothing tears.
Nope.
This is a scalloped edge. It is not a serrated edge. So that serrated edge might tear the meat. The scalloped edge will just go straight on through it. We use only the very best steak knives. We have steak houses. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
When you've got people coming in paying a lot of money for steak, the last thing that you want them to be doing is tearing away at their steak. You want it to go through it really nice and simple.
And by the way,
like
they're in the gift box packaging, so they're beautifully molded, nice soft grip handle. The other thing that I personally love about them, like I said, with this beautiful serrated edge, and a chef indicated it does not tear at the meat.
Right.
Why the Dimple Design, chef?
Well, the Dimple Design is actually to replicate the hammered design from Seki, which is the place that these knives originally were inspired by, which is where all the samurai sword makers are in Japan.
Nice.
There's a non-slip handle here. You're taking home a set of 4 in this beautiful gift box, by the way.
Yeah, one of the buys of the night, it is $5 flex pay. And then, Allison, we only have what, like last 300 of the big chef Santoku?
Yeah.
Yes? Okay,
last couple of hundred of these. All right, so here we go. Have a look at this Santoku knife. It does 2 things. It has a heel, so you can certainly chop, but it's got a beautiful long blade as well. So when it comes time to slice, watch this. Can you believe how sharp this knife is? I mean, look at just how simple and easy it glides through.
All right, here's the problem. It's a good problem to have. If you are shopping in this hour, you are the last friends who can get the steak knives, the last of our friends and customers who can get the Santoku, that beautiful chef's knife. Incidentally, this is how it comes presented. So we have literally at this point enough for this hour. And that is it, so a couple hundred to go around. So if you want the set of 4 steak knives or the chef knife, you do need to be grabbing these pronto. You
right
really
now.
do.
Yep, this will be gone tonight, I promise you that.
For sure.
Okay, such a beautiful knife.
Gorgeous.
Like I mentioned before, because of that heel, you can also do your chopping and dicing, right? So because your fingers fit underneath the handle there, it fits perfectly, economically into your hand.
Nice
it's
shape.
designed for your finger to be up there on the heel. And you just go ahead and chop just like that, right? So you can chop and you can slice just as well.
Absolutely, and the chef, am I wrong? But you designed it where the knife actually helps you do a better job.
That's right. We called it the rock and roll to begin because it literally has this gorgeous rock.
Yeah.
You know, and we're like, that is pretty cool. You know, like to show you, I've got a little piece of beef here. Okay. Look at how fine I can chop that beef, right? So you can actually get through anything that it is that you want to do. Really amazing. Okay, you eat, my darling. I'm going to come back on over here.
Cece, I need a snack. Welcome, you're finally live. Hi, Cece.
Hi, Cece.
Hi, Chef. Thanks for letting me get on. I'm from a big family, so I'm used to being put on hold.
That's hilarious. I'm the same. Well, I've only got an older brother, and anyone with an older brother knows that you quite often get put on hold too, my darling.
Yep, there you go. So, Cece, what would you love people to know about Chef's Cookware?
So I love your cookware. I've given it to my kids, a set to my kids, even to my ex-husband because I still love him.
You sweetheart.
But
it's not often people are courageous enough to say things like that, Cece. That's really cool.
Oh, he's a good guy, and he needed cookware because he didn't have me anymore.
Good point, Cece. And you know what? It's ex-husband and big sister and big brother proof, right? There's nothing that you can do to this, right?
And that was the whole purpose of giving it to him because I'm sure it was going to be an experiment night after night. So I was curious
Cece,
if I could suggest a product.
Oh, sure.
Yes, my darling. I want to hear it.
Because I have every piece. Your all-purpose pan went to college with my son, and he loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Amazing.
So I am desperate for small trays to put in our toaster ovens.
Oh,
Is
yes.
that coming around the corner?
Good idea.
Do you know what? We have the one sheet pan set that we have has a pan that is that size.
Yep.
So you know what, Cece, we do have one set where one pan chef actually designed for toaster ovens. I'll see if my producer can find that item number. Watch the left of your screen. It is 573463. 573463. And actually, Chef, I think that 2 of those pans will fit it. I know the one for sure does.
There's definitely one that fits in there.
There
Absolutely.
You go. Cece, they're scooting us along, my friend, but thank you so much.
Thank you for your call, sweetie. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Cece. Chef, before I show them what they get and what's left, anything they should know about these
look, I did a risotto, I did chicken, I did that succotash. There's no cleanup necessary. You know, all you're doing is wiping it out. This is what I cooked the chicken in. And again, look at it. You just wipe the pan clean and it happens in seconds. You go tell them what you get, Shannon, and I'm going to dish up these beautiful eggs that we made in those egg rings.
Sounds
really
good.
delicious.
All right, so let me show you what's left. If you want the turquoise, we're in the dozens now remaining. If you want the white or the hunter green, fewer than 100. Fewer than 100 white, fewer than 100 of the hunter green. Turquoise, the dozens remaining. Next up, just a couple hundred available in that blue. But the good news is we've got your red and your black only if you're calling during this show. This is the last show because that proportionately more people are getting the red and the black. Best pricing ever, 3 pans pay for the set, largest. There's a reason he's our #1 brand. We pay to send it to you less than $30. More Curtis Stone shenanigans in a moment.
You can't afford not to be brave. It's not even an option. When life puts a wall in front of you, you break it down. Remove the fear. Remove the uncertainty. Be authentic. They say fortune favors the bold. I've been bold all my life, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
All remote controls are the same? Think again. Now when you're watching HSN and you see something you want, you can use your remote control to order it. It's fast, it's easy, and it's a safe way to order. With HSN, shop by remote.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
and make monthly payments
without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom,
A fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding.
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
Without the stress of having to pay for it all at once.
and no interest.
Beat that layaway.
Don't miss a thing with our HSN app. Get $10 off your first in-app purchase with code WELCOME10. Opt in to push notifications for early access to exclusive app-only deals. Available on Apple and Android devices.
He's like the center of the sun. He's actually taking all the light from our set.
Look, we're fully lit, my dad. What are you talking about? You look beautiful.
Listen, I need more than I can get in this building. Chef Curtis Stone, #1 brand, our #1 customer pick, 1.6 million sold. By the way, they are queuing me. We will have an abbreviated, abbreviated look at our today's special next hour. At this point, every single color is in the final hundreds.
Last call, guys. If you want it, give us a ring. We don't want you to miss out on it.
Absolutely. Well, Chef Curtis Stone, again, you've seen him Top Chef Masters, Biggest Loser. He's our #1 brand. By the way, that masher is one of my favorite
The chopper
pieces.
mash, well, I hope you've got one because there's only, what is there, 150 of these left?
Yeah, fewer than 200. Cece called. She loves her ex-husband. Me, not so much. So I pretend that is him when I'm chopping and mashing at home because it's a lot cheaper than therapy. Mash, mash, mash.
You're hilarious.
They don't do a 30-day return policy on those suckers. But we're going to get into it. And remember, this is Chef's last opportunity on today's special. We have switched gears, and this is like a whole cooking system. I love this set because it does a multitasker, just like Chef Curtis Stone in the kitchen. You get your cook and look lid. You also get this great basket. And Chef, when you created this basket, you can use it as a colander.
Oh, yeah.
You can use it to fry.
That's right.
There are so many different things that you'll see Chef doing. And then, of course, this beautiful wok. Plus, there's this like a metal or a tray that's also included. And then all induction friendly, dishwasher safe, riveted handles, metal utensil safe, 450 degrees in the oven. And even though this has that great wok shape, Chef, it still conducts heat up the sides as well.
It sure
correct?
does, and that's what's so cool about it. I mean, you can even hear it and see it as I sort of swirl around this beef that I've just chopped up, all these eggs that I'm cooking. You know, it is a wok. Yes, you can use it as a wok. It is a stir fryer, absolutely. It's also a saute pan. It's also a blanching pan. It's also a pasta pan. So as I'm sort of swirling these eggs around, just imagine, this is how you can make your breakfast every single day, and that's how you can serve it. You just flick it right on out. There's no need for any oil, any grease, any fat. Look, I'm taking steaks, I'm dropping them straight into the center of the pan right now, right? You can hear that sizzle straight away. Let's get a little bit of pepper, because I love fresh pepper on my steaks. We're gonna get a delicious sear on those. They'll be perfectly medium rare on the inside. Over here, I threw in some fettuccine. Now, I'm gonna show you what you're getting, because you're not just getting a wok here, you're getting the basket, you're getting the steamer, of course you're getting the lid. Look at what we've thought of though. Oh no, it doesn't fit because the handle's there. Oh well, don't worry, because we thought of that. We just go ahead and remove that handle. It now fits, and then when it's time, you're just going to go back in with the handle just like that. Really, really simple.
Hey, Emma is calling us in New Jersey. Emma, thank you for holding. Say hi to Chef Curtis Stone.
Hi,
Emma.
Chef Stone.
How are you, darling?
I'm fine, thank you. I love your cookware.
Oh, thank you.
Getting all your cookware since you've come on television.
Oh, amazing.
I'm ordering the set today for my granddaughter.
Yay!
What is it that you love so much, my dear?
I love the durability.
Yeah.
I love that you can use any utensil and it doesn't do no harm to it.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I love that you can cook without any oils or butter or whatever, you know, other people use. That has helped me lose over 20 pounds.
Oh, Emma.
Like that.
Congratulations.
Amazing.
Thank you.
Wow.
That's so cool.
I'll be 92 years old.
Oh, my goodness.
October. So I'm doing fantastic with my weight loss. My doctor is very happy.
Oh, Emma.
He's not the only one that's proud of you, darling. That's incredible. Well done. Really, really
and
good
Emma,
job.
you sound younger than me. Whatever you're doing, I want to do. Emma,
everybody tells me that, but if you look at me, I've been blessed. I've been very blessed.
You have. Well, we are blessed that you called, Emma. All of our love. Enjoy your weekend in New Jersey. I will show you the color selection in a moment. So, Chef, talk about the coating and why you can put things on the side, even though that's not touching the burner.
Right, even though that's not touching the burner. Well, this is aluminum. Same concept that we've been talking to you about with all of our DuraPans. Why do we use aluminum? Because it's such an incredible heat conductor. Here it is. 5 layers of the DuraPan are, of course, on the interior of the product. The beautiful thing about this is the way the heat transfers from the side all the way up, from the bottom, sorry, all the way up the side. It's also designed so you can sort of toss your food around, so you're actually learning to kind of be a chef as you go. That stainless steel disc is what gives you the strength, but then the aluminum is what gives you that incredible heat transfer, which means you're getting heat all the way up the side of your pan, and it just works so beautifully. When it comes to storage, we're thinking of it all the time for you, you guys. This all folds down and fits perfectly into this one pan. So, is it a wok? Yes. Is it a steamer? Absolutely. Is it a roasting tray? Yes. Does it cook the perfect pasta? You better believe it. Look, the basket even rests up on the top there, so once you finish cooking, you can just sort of hang out. This needs a little bit longer, but I'm going to just keep cooking for you. But Shannon, I know you want to tell them what they're getting, so I'm going to shut my trap.
This will be, I think this is the last and the only show where you can get this. So if you want the white, I think we have a couple hundred. So last 900, there's that blue, there's that red, very limited on any of the quantities. There's that elevated rack. I'm going to have Chef show how you're going to use that. There's that beautiful steamer slash fry slash colander basket, the cook and look lid. Just features of the cookware I'll show you real quickly. This is all induction friendly. It is oven safe up to 450 degrees. The helper handle is terrific for those of us out there who do not have strength or have dexterity issues in your hands. Then, of course, the coating. most durable. I say America's, but certainly HSN's favorite nonstick because there's nothing quite like it. Nothing sticks, but metal utensil safe, dishwasher safe. You can use it, you can abuse it. It stands up to the test of time. Chef, it's interesting because we had a number of your shoppers say that they were buying things for granddaughters and kids in college.
Oh, yeah.
When I was in college, a wok, if you can only get one pan for somebody in college, I'll tell you what, I can do ramen noodles to popcorn, to use it, to warming up a can of soup in this thing.
You're so right. I mean, so look, I've done filet mignon in here, so I certainly wasn't doing that when I was in college, but maybe some people are. But, you know, the thing about cooking in one of these pans is there's just so many ways to use it. Look at how the food just glides around, right? So really what we're teaching you here is we're teaching you how to cook, how to move your food, how to sort of, yes, you can use a spoon, but you can also go ahead and just flick that back on itself. Very, very simply.
Can I just point out, though, it gives you confidence in the kitchen because I think a lot of us become scaredy cats because they're like, oh, I'll burn. Oh, I'll scratch it. Oh, I'll ruin it. And it's funny, that's why I love our today's special. In fact, you know what? I might have Amanda grab that set that is nested to remind everybody, because one of the questions that we get...
You can also roast in it, Shannon. I'm going to go to the oven for a quick
So you know what? You can roast a chicken. You can roast your holiday ham. It is 2 minutes or sell out on your color. Wow, that is a nice big chicken.
Can you believe it? So have a look at this beautiful roast that we've done. Because of the shape, it actually allows the heat right in. You get beautiful crispy skin all the way around. In fact, let me show you the cleanup because this is really cool.
So oven safe to 450 degrees.
Yep. Have a look at that. So there's the roast chicken. This is the roasting dish. All right, now come with me. Watch this because I just did the dishes, you guys. Yes, is it sticky? Absolutely. Is it a match for the DuraPan? Not a chance, right? Even a chocolate cake. Look at this big old chocolate cake that we went ahead and made. And watch this. I'm just going to flip the whole thing over.
Nice.
Have a look at that. We've got a ganache. Oh, thanks, Rochelle. Thank you so much. So the ganache is literally chocolate and cream, right? So let's just go ahead and pour that all the way over there. Oh, yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, and then, I don't know if you guys can see it, Brandon. I know it's, I don't know if it's too far for the jib or not. But remember I said Chef was going to show you how to use that elevated rack? You can use that for steaming. Here's my version. This is the kind of facial I like. It's opening up my pores in a good way.
Right.
So it's a dim sum facial. Yeah, watch, that's going to show up at med spas all over America. You know, dinner and a snack.
Dinner and a snack.
You know?
I mean, look. And again, you just serve it like that. You wouldn't even remove it. You'd serve it and let people just take it from that hot, steamy pan.
You could, and remember, it'll stay hot longer as well because of that great lid design. Hey, by the way, we have a few of the Crocs. Sorry, Chef, I'm just going to scoot over here so everybody can see it. This design, I got mine during this show. Chef did not make a lot of these. Well, Chef, you tell everybody why you did this in this design and why you did it.
So here's the cool part. First of all, I don't know if you've ever seen inside one of these Crocs, but they can get pretty nasty. But let me show you. See that little hole in there?
Yep, see?
That little hole is so that water can drain out. So you can actually put your utensils in the sink and that will drain right on out.
Oh, that's brilliant.
This is a two-piece. So yes, that's the Croc. Here's a spoon rest. So if you want to use that as a spoon rest, you just go ahead and pop your spoon on there and you've got a beautiful spoon rest, right? But, of course, the purpose of it really...
Can even wipe it right off. Easy to clean. Okay.
The purpose of it really is to hold the Croc on top of there, and we've put my little C on the front. Just like right here. Nice. Hudson said to me the other day, my son, he said, Dad, I think I'm going to put an H on all my products when I get older because you put a C on all of yours. And I thought that was one of the cutest things.
That is so adorable.
And I said, you really should, my buddy.
I know. And hey, don't forget, encore and final look at the few hundred left in the colors of choice. Today's special is coming up in about, Allison, 20 minutes time, 30 minutes time, give or take?
Yep.
Oh, in about 5.
5 minutes,
coming up in about 5 minutes. The last look at your today's special. The last look at your today's special. I know that Dale has been hanging tight in Florida. Allison, is it okay if we say hi? Oh, okay. Actually, Dale, if you could hold the line, we'll get to you. There's a lot going on in the kitchen. Boy, and that's just the stuff you see on camera. Right. Next time you come in, I'm going to do some behind-the-scenes video and post it online.
Because we just go for it. You guys, we cook and cook and cook. We did fettuccine with Bolognese sauce. Look at that.
Wow.
Start to finish. We did that literally in about 10 minutes. We've done these filet mignons with some vegetables, the roast chicken, the eggs you saw us make. I'm going to start some salmon. We've done popcorn back there while we're chatting away.
Allison, is it okay we say hi to Dale now? Oh, sorry, we have only 20 seconds remaining in this presentation.
Okay.
So, Dale, I promise we'll try to
Hang
get
around,
to you.
mate. Stick around.
There's a lot going on here in the kitchen. So here, I know I was showing this to you live. Okay, almost 13,000,
wow.
12,700 gone. The problem is, unless you are shopping now, you don't get it, period.
Right.
So yes, you know, legally and technically we raised the price at midnight. But, oh, hey, Brandon, as I do this, can I just show the Curtis Stone kitchen that we have propped out on one of our origamis? Is that all right? Because I really want to hit home the point. Here's this animation. Chef really thought of everything. This is a whole, come on, get in here. So funny. I'm like, you know, they have seen you on camera before. He's like, oh, I'm in the shot. So this is your Chef Curtis Stone kitchen on one of our smallest origamis that we sell. There's the there's Rochelle's cookbook, which I love that cookbook. There's his lid rest. This is your cookware. Look it doesn't even take up an entire shelf. And yet it's an entire set of cookware. Isn't that amazing? Those are the pinch bowls. His loaf pans are back, limited. Those drain away all the fat and grease. You've got his chop and mash. You've got your great trivet. And then, of course, you've got those wonderful canisters for storing all your flour and sugar. There are the oven mitts. Today's special is coming up in sell-out quantities in just a moment. So stay with us.
One thing that was missing from that origami cart was this.
Oh, yes.
These incredible measuring cups. 4 cups, 2 cups, and 1 cup. So
okay, 90 of them.
Okay, so this is...
why did you make them bendy?
Well, it's made out of silicone, so you can sort of pinch and hold and pour. We've got all the measurements there. They're just so cool that we've got them in the red and also in the turquoise. Do we still have both colors?
A couple hundred.
Okay.
Yeah, and by the way, it's a 5-pay flex pay event, so it's less than $5 to get home. Okay, we got to do this